All right, hello everybody out there. Today I'm just gonna kind of demonstrate a little bit of what I updated on my arcade cabinet. So all the buttons now light up in preview mode, so to speak. And kind of got lucky here. I'm gonna go ahead and start this one. So if you notice this one, the
insert point.
The flight stick activated, and it's because I had the flight stick hooked up for my rotary games along with the spinner. So it's not the regular controls, and you can't play two-player like this. I mean, realistically, you need to have those spinning controls to have two-player. But for single-player, this works great. Now I'm going to kind of demonstrate real quick. I'm not going to play too much though, because my main goal was to demonstrate the effects of the lighting on the cabinet. So I find this actually easier than the rotary because of the movement of it being on the spinner instead of being on the joystick, trying to move the joystick like up and turn my gun backwards. It's kind of, you know, more difficult than using a spinner. So this makes it kind of like a Tron style configuration basically. And I'm going to go ahead and exit. That was just kind of a demonstration. Now, on this video preview thing, there is, I'm going to call it an airness effect where this light comes on. But as soon as it goes back into, I'm going to call it the preview mode, which is like, I'm going to say selecting a new game. Once it selects a new game, figures. This one has been set up as well for the flight joystick. I'm going to let it go to the next game. And hopefully we won't get another flight stick game. Or rotary game, so to speak. So this one went to Jackal, and from what you can kind of tell, Jackal is a two-player game with two buttons, which I'm loving this. I mean, I could sit there and stare at this for an hour plus, just watching the previews, and then I go to play and I'm like, yeah, screw this. This game is whooping my ass. Just to kind of dive a little bit more into it, you could just go and select stuff yourself, and it tells you which buttons are lit up. Now this one, I haven't, dove in, but quite often, games that are 4 buttons are not truly 4 buttons. Sometimes the original control panel had 2 buttons on the right, 2 buttons on the left, and they were just because you could be, what do they call it, ambidextrous or something like that, where you could use either hand, but it's the same button twice. Or their board is set up so you could put different ROMs in it and play, a 4-button game instead of a 2-button game or a 3-button game. So you kind of like have to dive in and do a little bit of Google searching for, how many buttons it's supposed to use and test it. But I'm absolutely digging the LED buttons on this with the preview feature. It's just, yeah, it's beautiful to me. Anyways, that was pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of demonstrate the new control as well as the new LED button preview. So thanks for watching. If you guys got any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. Take care.